Hey kids, Dr. B here in my top secret laboratory in the land of Jamah. As you probably know, I've got a lot of experience in dealing with giant snakes. And it seems like I've been getting a lot of questions lately on just that topic, giant snakes.
Hey, what's up with giant snakes? Hey, Dr. B, what's a constrictor?
Constrictors are snakes that use their powerful muscles to kill prey. They wrap up these animals in their powerful coils and then put on the big squeeze. That's called constricting.
How strong are pythons and how hard do they squeeze?
Squeeze force. Yeah, squeeze force of giant snakes. That's a great question. And we can answer that question because I know that I've got some stuff here in my lab that I can make into a squeeze force meter. I've got an old piece of exercise equipment which I can modify
And turn into an awesome scientific device.
I think we can pull this thing off, but I can't do it by myself. We're gonna have to work together to succeed. You see, you're gonna have to make critical decisions at every step along the way, which will determine whether we succeed or fail in our quest to find a giant python and measure its squeeze force. I hope you're up for an adventure, but to succeed, I'm definitely gonna need your help. To make things easier for us, I got a secret weapon, this map. You see, years ago in the wilds of Borneo, a wise old man gave me this secret old map, and he said, use it if you ever want to find a giant snake. If we look at the old map, there's a number of places we can check out. We can go to the dry desert, maybe the cold mountains like Mount Shabir in Jamah, or how about the swamp forest? It's up to you. Where do you think is the best place to look for a giant python? That's a good decision because big pythons are really heavy and they like to use water to help support their weight. Water that you'd find in a swamp forest. Great choice. Oh, look at that. You see what I see? Look at these holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think lives in these holes? These might be spider holes, like giant spiders. Okay, it's up to you. How should we investigate these mystery holes? Should I stick my arm deep inside and feel around? Or should I stick my head in and look and see if anyone's at home? Or use a stick and poke around inside? It's your decision. Use a stick to poke around in the hole and see if anyone's at home? Great decision, because that's far and away the safest method to explore an animal's den. Oh, look, it's a spider! It's a spider! That is a tarantula! That is awesome! Whoa! Look at that bad boy! That is a tarantula! Tarantulas are like super spiders, the world's largest species of spider. They have 8 legs, and they're not really aggressive, but you gotta be careful because they've got huge fangs, a lot like a snake. Yikes, don't go up my sleeve. Spiders kind of freak me out, so I'm gonna put this bad boy back. Go home. Whoa! That was awesome, but those things kind of freak me out. I'll be perfectly fine if we don't see any more of those things. Let's continue our quest. All right, this is a little confusing, but I think that we're on the old road right here. and the swamp forest is north of the old road. But the problem is, we need to know which direction is north. What could I use to help me determine which way is north? Moss on trees? 2 sticks? Or maybe a compass? What do you think? Great choice. Because you see, a compass is a tool which tells you direction. It has a floating dial with an arrow which always points north. So you look at the arrow and you know that's the direction, which is north. The map told us the swamp forest is north of where we're at, so that's the direction we want to go. This way. Let's go. I like this. This is really starting to look good. This is looking more and more like good snake habitat. And, oh, listen, listen. You hear that? That's birds. That's a lot of birds. I think we're coming up on the bird rookery. A bird rookery is a place where a lot of birds get together and make their nests. Yeah, the birds are getting louder. It's just up ahead. And where you find birds, you find snakes. Whoa! Look at all the birds. This is definitely the rookery. And they're all nesting. That's what a rookery is. Man, I see lots of birds, but a snake, it would see dinner. This is a good place to look. We gotta keep our eyes open. Great thing about bird rookeries, lots of snakes. Bad thing about bird rookeries, lots of bird poop. Oh, I hate that stuff. We gotta keep our eyes open because these rookeries are great places. Oh. Rookeries. Finding snakes is never easy. That's because they're so well camouflaged. And camouflaged means that your body coloration allows you to blend into your surroundings. And, oh, snake right here in the tree. Look, look, up in the tree. I knew this would be a great spot. That's a python. That's what we're after. Yes. Oh, look at that. That is a python. This may be a small python, but still very strong. See, it's constricting me. It's wrapping around me. And that's how these guys acquire their food. They grab it with their mouth and then they wrap it in their powerful coils. And that's what we're hoping to do on this adventure, is find a big one and measure how strong its squeeze force is. This is great. I knew this. Whoa, there's a second one. Second snake, even higher up. Right up here, right up here. Whoa, 2 pythons in one tree. This is awesome. But again, this is a small python. Man, we're not on a puny python hunt. We're on a giant python hunt. So I guess the question is, you want me to continue climbing higher to look for a bigger python, or should I jump down and keep heading towards the swamp forest? You decide. Head to the swamp forest, great decision. Because when pythons are small, they are arboreal, which means they live in the tree. But as they get bigger and heavier, you're gonna find them on the ground. That's being terrestrial. So that's where we're headed, to the swamp forest. Let's go.